Hi, this is Audrey Wright from Gordies Foundation. My guest today is Reverend Clyburn. We are brought to you by Can TV 21. I'm going to be your host for today, and my subject is going to be ex-felons, violence, and young men and veterans. Reverend Clyburn, would you please like to start the conversation?
Okay. My name is Pastor Claiborne, and once again, thank you, Ms. Wright, for inviting me to share with you. And what I would like to talk about is a continuation from last week, a little bit of the youth, because we know that if we can get our youth while they're young, we can lead them in the right direction and hopefully keep them from entering the penal institute. Because one thing we were talking about last week, which was I thought was a smashing success, was wonderful, was having our young people have those rallies that were held downtown. But the most important part was that we had about 9 or 10 African American men that chaperoned the children. And so when they stepped off the bus, that's the people that they saw. And another thing I just wanted to recap from last week is an idea that we're really pushing, where we're trying to have what we call virtual visitation with the Department of Corrections, whereas families can come to various sites. They can be set up at churches or somewhere else, where the family members can come and they can spend time talking to their loved ones that's locked up at this particular time, and spend maybe a half hour. And that way the entire family can come and see them. And we thought that that would really help, because a lot of times the inmates are so far away from their families and they feel so isolated. So we thought that this would be a wonderful idea of getting them to come to these various sites and being able to spend half an hour with their loved ones. And one other thing, Ms. Wright, I wanted to talk about, and we're really hoping to push that on this Friday, is that what we would really like to do is we'll have a campaign to stop the violence. And we're hoping to have a prayer chain from 67th and Ashland to right in front of my church at 67th and Damon. And what we're going to do, and the youth are leading this, mostly all high school students, and we're grateful to God for that. And then what they're going to do, and what we're going to do with them, I should say, is that we're going to have this chain, and we're going to all pray, and then we're going to just march down all of the blocks. We're going to go down Winchester and Walcott Artery. We're going to skip Woods at that particular time, and then Paulina and Hermitage and Marshfield and Ashland, and then we're going to go all the way from 67th to 63rd. And when we get to 63rd, we're going to start a prayer chain line again, and we'll have prayer. And then what we're going to do after that is then go into Harper and have a back-to-school rally. We're going to really try to push our students to get back in school, because I really feel that if we can get them in school, get them involved in school, especially our young men, that maybe we can get them off the corners. We can get the allure of selling drugs and doing all these other activities which are not good for them. If we can get their minds in school and get them involved in school, and it will open up the doors and it will really help them. So that's one of the things that we're really trying to push for, Ms. Wright. And I know that you have so many wonderful opportunities for young people and for ex-felons that's located there in our community, that's sitting there right there on 64th in Ashland.
Yes, I do. And this is in Inglewood.
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody to realize where we are sitting.
Yes.
We are sitting in one of the areas that is in high crime area. We also have a high crime and ex-felons coming back to the community.
Yes.
And my thing is to train those ex-felons to be able to give them a job. Because when they come out the penitentiary, they have the idea that they can get jobs from some of the literature that they are given in the penitentiary when they come home.
Mm-hmm.
And they find out that